Hello, I am Minecraft Phenom 08, and today I will be teaching you how to automate the production of plastic from the mod Industrial Foregoing. To replicate this setup, you will need 4 mods. Those mods are Industrial Foregoing, Thermal Expansion, Thermal Dynamics, and NuclearCraft. The mod NuclearCraft is not required for this, however, because there are lots of different mods that provide water sources, and that's what I'm using the mod NuclearCraft for today. So let's get started. The first thing I want to place down is a block placer, and I want to go ahead and place that over here. And I actually want to rotate that around real fast so the face is this side over here. This will need power, so let's go ahead and get rid of the sand block down here and drop down some flux duct. I know I'm going to need quite a few flux duct here, so let's just run some flux duct while we're at it. And now this block placer has power, and what we're going to do is we're going to throw in oak wood into the block placer. So the next thing I want to do is I want to get a tree fluid extractor, and I want to place this right over here. And what the tree fluid extractor does is it takes latex from the oak wood right here. After a while, the oak wood will be depleted and will need to be replaced. That is what the block placer is for. And so the next step of this operation is we need to get the latex out of the tree fluid extractor and into a latex processing unit. I think I'm going to go ahead and place the latex processing unit right here. And as you can see, it does need water as well as latex. So let's get the latex over there with some of the flue duct here. And what I can do here is get a servo with the flue duct. And if I slap this here and activate it, it should bring the latex over to this latex processing unit. Now, like I said, this does need water. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is place a water source block right here. And so that water should automatically flow into this latex processing unit, and that will produce tiny dry rubber. What we are going to do with that tiny dry rubber is we are going to run it to a factorizer, which I'm going to place right here. What I can do with the factorizer is have the right side be input and the left side be output. I can do that pretty simply by doing that. And it does require 9 of these tiny dry rubbers before it can make a larger dry rubber. And then the last step is going to be redstone furnace right here. I just realized I need one more flux duct, so I should have that somewhere over here. So there we go. Let's place this flux duct down, and then this redstone furnace will go right here. We'll have the input be from the right and the output be to the left, and this chest actually will contain the plastic. Now, I actually had this system up and running just to test out to see if it would work very well, and it seems to be working very well. The last step in this process is kind of optional. I'm going to use a phytogenic isolator to grow trees and to provide the block placer with oak wood automatically. So what I need to do is I need to drop this right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in some fluxed phytogrow along with oak saplings. This does require the augment for the sapling infuser to work. So what we're going to do is this, and this will provide lots and lots of wood. It does take quite a while to operate though, but that's not really a big deal. What we're going to do, we're going to have the input from the left, and that'll be for the water. We'll have an input in the top, and I'll show you what that's for here in a second. The primary output right here will be wood, and so we need that to be the red right here, and that will be placed into the block placer automatically. And then the right side needs to be the secondary output, because that will be where extra oak saplings come in. And so what I'm going to do with this item duct right here is I'm going to run it up and over. And so the extra oak saplings that get produced will be pulled out of here and will be put back into the slot right here. So in the future, the only thing I will need to provide this phytogenic isolator with is fluxed phytogrow or phytogrow. And that will grow oak wood for me, and it will automatically place it back here. As you can see, this has more wood in it than it began with. I think it was like 34 it had before. So yeah, this let's see if we have any more plastic. And what I should have done is I should have emptied this out so that you could actually see that I am getting more plastic, but I do have more plastic than I began with. So that's pretty fantastic. So that is how you automate the production of plastic. And like I said, this only requires 4 different mods: Industrial Foregoing, Thermal Expansion, Thermal Dynamics, and a 4th mod to provide water. I use NuclearCraft. You can also use pressure pipes such as this infinite water source back here. But there's lots of different ways to get water. But yeah, and that's how you automate the production of plastic. If you feel like you learned something today, definitely feel free to drop a like. And if you are interested in learning more about automation in modern Minecraft, definitely consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already. Signing off, I am Minecraft Phenom 08, and I will see you next time.